Alright guys, where we at now? We got to get this pulley off. It's held on by an 18mm bolt. Alright, so what I want to do right quick. Alright, I was extremely careful. That steam you see is just from the coolant. Car's still fairly hot. That's another thing. You don't really want to be working on a car when it's hot, but I am pressed for time. So I was able to get the 18mm bolt off. Now from there, simply grab your insert and use your harmonic balancer tool to remove the harmonic balancer. All right, let's get it. All right guys, moving right along, I have my harmonic balancer tool in place. I have my socket right here. We're ready to get this off. Now remember guys, be extremely careful. Do not touch that radiator. All right, I have it on here. Let's give it a good whip. See what happens. We got to get it off. And there you have it. So simply remove it and then go from there. Man, let's keep moving. All right, let's get it. All right guys, real quick, I got everything pretty much together now. It's time for the harmonic balancer pulley. All right, let me go over with you a procedure that I use, okay? Because a lot of people just simply set this on here and hammer that on, but as you can see, you have no room because you have no room for no real hammering because of the radiator. Again, you do not want to punch a hole into the radiator. So the proper way to do that, all right, is use a tool. The tool you're supposed to use. This is a harmonic balancer installer. All it is, guys, it's a long bolt such as this one. Now the threads of the bolt pretty much the same threads as the crankshaft bolt. All right, so you merely set the pulley on the crankshaft, thread this in, drive it in, and simply drive the nut on as you drive the pulley on. Nothing to it. Fairly simple, guys. Do not bang on this with a hammer. You know, every time you pound on the crankshaft pulley with a hammer, you're knocking life off of the poor crankshaft and essentially off the engine. So just set this on here, guys. Try to push it on as far on as possible. Grab your tool. Again, all you can use is a long bolt and a socket. You need the socket to actually, and a nut to drive the pulley on. That's all we're doing is driving the pulley on. Okay, this is a tool I made with a bearing. Actually, this is a Miller tool, but I have made these before. So I'm going to drive the nut on, or drive the bolt in, all the way in as far as it'll go. You might have to back up the nut. Okay, drive it in as far as it'll go. You have enough thread inside the crankshaft to start the pulling process or the pushing process. Oh, we all the way out. All right, now you grab a wrench, preferably a ratchet wrench this size. Okay, I have a ratchet wrench, a 19mm that happens to be the size of the nut. So simply set the wrench on here and merely start driving or pushing. As you can see, as you turn, the crankshaft is going inward. That is the safest. This is actually the correct way to install a pressed on pulley. If it's pressed fit, it has to be pulled off, and it has to be pressed on. As you can see, the space is eliminating, so I am essentially driving the pulley on the car. Okay, you know you're all the way on there when it starts turning. All right, from that point, simply just remove the tool. Then you can put your crankshaft bolt in and torque to specs. Okay, guys, that's all I wanted to leave with you, man. This is a real quick online mechanic tip. Okay, the engine is a 3.5. I already got some video footage of me installing this, so I'm gonna put it up right now. But simply, man, just put it on there, put your pulley on there, and get a nice good, a nice good setting. Do not reach for a hammer. Reach for this tool or make you this type of tool and use that. Simply put it on there, thread it all the way in as far as it'll go. And all you do, man, is just turn this nut right here. that will drive the pulley on to the crankshaft properly. That way you're not banging on the pulley, you're not banging on main bearing, thrust bearing, anything like that. You're not ruining the internals of the engine. This is the proper way to put it on. So that is very important, man. If you ruin those thrust bearings, you will eventually end up with excessive end play in your crankshaft, and could cause a lot of oil leaks. Front crank seal, rear main seal, who knows. Just every time I get a car leaking from the front crank seal or the rear main seal, you should always check crankshaft end play. Now, that's tools for that, but you can use common sense. Grab your pulley if it's still on there and just simply put it back and forth. If you hear this, cluck, 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 you have excessive end play. It don't even matter how much it is at that point because it's excessive. So you essentially got some problems and it's time to repair. But I don't want to make this video long. That's all I have, man. I just wanted to show you the proper way to install a press fit crankshaft pulley. Some people call it a dampener. Alright. That's all I have, man. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to grow this channel. If you got any requested videos you want me to speak on or talk about, just leave them in the comment section. I can do that. Alright, thanks for watching.
Okay, this is the 3-jaw puller I use. Okay, this is the insert. So naturally you would put this in the insert after you remove the bolt, of course. Put this in the insert and you will install your 3-jaw puller. This is what I use. Okay, again, for some reason the jaws won't stay connected to the puller in order for you to pull it off. All right, I have a secret for that. I have a hack. Now, I'm not talking about the little magnets that go on the end, because even that don't work. Now, take a look at this hack. I call this a hack. In fact, I think I invented this hack. I said that basically because I haven't seen anybody else doing it. Now, before I shot this video, I did a search on removing harmonic balancer, and I didn't see anything like this. Basically, all I saw was people using a typical puller, and it's staying on there and they pulling it off. Those are great videos. I'm not dogging those out. It's just, I have a hack. All right, my secret way of getting that puller off with a puller that keeps the arms keep pulling off is to use this. This is about 5 feet of I don't know, 12 gauge maybe, 8 gauge wire. Okay, so basically what I do in my 3-jaw puller, I take some wire. Again, this is about 4 feet of wire, and wrap it around my 3 jaws like this, in order to keep the arms from slipping off of the pulley. The wire will create tension. Okay, now this is easy for me to do right here, so let's take a look at it being done on the car. All right, I'm at the car now. Again, I am wrapping the wire around all 3 arms. Okay, you see how I'm doing this? I'm pulling as I wrap, creating more and more tension on the arms to stay connected to the puller. All right, now that I have all my wires secure on there, I got a real good tight squeeze on the wire, and I actually pull down on the wire to create even more tension. Now I'm gonna take my impact and put on my puller's head, and I'm gonna hit the impact, and guess what, ladies and gentlemen? The arms stay on and the pulley comes off. Y'all see that? Do y'all see that? That is a neat little hack. Okay, man, there you have it. Y'all saw that. Y'all saw how easy that was. Personally, I think I invented that hack. All right, I'm gonna take credit for that. I have yet to see that done. I've been doing that for over 15 years, I know. When the PT Cruiser came out in 01, that seemed to be the time I started having problems getting pulley off. Now, this will work on any press fit pulley that you're using a 3-jaw puller on, okay? Not just a PT Cruiser, but any pulley. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have. And y'all know I don't like these long videos. So I'm gonna end this video right here. Again, I'm gonna call that the JT Hack Alert. This is a JT Hack Alert video right here, all right? Thanks for watching, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.